All right, everybody, we're in the shop today, and I've got another review of a really neat product I think you guys are going to like. Well, this is from Olight, who brought us the little O-clip flashlight I talked about a couple weeks ago. This is their Baton 4, and this product is just being released as of the release of this video, or right around that. And the Baton 4 is a little flashlight. They've had this around for quite some time, and I was unfamiliar with it, but as I started messing around with this, I found that I really like this. It has some pros and cons over the O-clip. In some ways, I think they're complementary to each other, but this particular kit comes with what they referred to as a customized wireless charger. Okay, so we're going to come back to this, but let me talk about this flashlight. So this is what they call the Baton 4, and this color sexy right here, this is their green with that gold. I thought that looked really nice. Let me turn on the light here, see if we can hold that better. There we go. Let's see. There you go. I think that's a little better. Very sexy. But let me give you guys a sense of the size of this. Okay, so this is my thumb. Let's do the index finger. So it's I probably have a relatively average size index finger, and as you guys can see, it is just about as long as that. It's a little thicker in diameter than your index finger, but my point being is this thing is super small. I think it's 1.5 ounces. All right, so let's talk about the capability on this particular flashlight. It's got a couple different modes. But we're gonna start with the basics. So if you just want this thing to turn on and off, it's just a simple single press, okay, and then a long press once it's on, and you'll roll through 3 different modes. So you got a low, a medium, and then a turbo or a high mode. And like most flashlights of this style, once you shut it off, it has a memory of where you were. So once you turn it back on, it goes to the original mode. So there's our low mode. Let's shut it off. Let's turn it back on. You can see it goes right back there. I personally find the medium mode to be just about ideal. Now, it has this moonlight mode, and I want to say per the literature, in this mode, it'll go like 30 days with this battery in this small little flashlight. Now, as you guys can see, this is a moonlight mode, so it's very low illumination. However, I will say this, I've tested it in complete darkness, or pretty close to complete darkness, and it's pretty sufficient for short distances. But this is kind of a mode that you would use if you, didn't want to produce a lot of light, or if you wanted your battery to last a long time. And then it has 2 other modes. So the moonlight mode was just a long press and it turns on. If you press it twice, it goes into a turbo mode, which is like 1300 lumens. Pretty bright. And if you go strobe alert, if you go, let's see if we can get it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. If you hit it 3 times, you got your classic strobe. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, I don't know if I'd ever use a strobe. For a non-injurious, last-ditch self-defense strategy, I think a strobe is actually not a bad idea. I'm certainly not going to make any guarantee that it's going to stop an attacker. But it's nice to have. I mean, it is very disorienting, particularly, obviously, if it's dark out. Anyways, my point with all this is you have an extremely small flashlight. In it of itself, it has pretty darn good battery. The battery will last a long time. I think that medium mode was like, which I think is probably the most, they say this is 50 lumens or 60 lumens. It'll last 8 hours just on that. And this is just this device here. So I think that's a pretty good runtime. You know, the turbo modes and stuff, you're going to have some limitations. Okay, so what are some cons? Hey, Dave, a headlight's just better. You know, if you're going to be using a flashlight, 9 times out of 10, you want to be hands-free. Let me show you guys a little something here. So just a regular old baseball cap. This little sucker slips on, or you could slip it on like this through that belt clip right there and put it on your head. It's light enough that it really doesn't impact the wearing of the hat very much. Look, everyone's got a baseball cap laying around. Built-in headlamp right there. I thought that was a really nice feature. And of course, it has a pocket clip that you could wear a couple different ways. All right. Great little EDC flashlight. Now you pair it with this right here. This is their little rechargeable kit. This is 5,000 milliamp hours, lithium, USB rechargeable. This is the Type C. What I like about it is this has a percentage on it. So this, as you guys can see, is 100% right now. And they say that this has the capacity to charge this from empty 5 times, okay? And then as you guys saw when I took it out, it just slips right in there. It's held in place with a magnet. And this thing is just very nice, very premium. Anyways, guys, I think it's a great little flashlight, and I love my oak clip, and this is what I carry every day. This would be a second. But what I really like about this flashlight, and particularly with this little case here, is you can also use the output, which is a Type C, and you could charge your phone on it. So this case not only functions as a holster for the flashlight, not only does it function to recharge a flashlight in an easy way, you just slip that bad boy in there, but this would be really great to carry in your car if you had some sort of bag. You know, like one thing, when I was at work, I always carried a bag. And I would carry a power bank in there, you know, for my cell phone. You know, there was many occasions where, you know, I might be stuck out without having a charger for a while, and it was always a nice peace of mind for me to have a nice power bank that I could plug in. But like in all things, it's really nice if you can have a device that can do multiple roles, and this one is no different. It could function as a power bank for your cell phone or whatever. A really great flashlight, nice way to hold on to it, and a nice way to charge it. So there's a great deal on this right now, 30% off. Check the link in the description. If you use, I believe it's in-game 10, but double check the link in there. You can get that 30% off, and I think this comes out to about 70 bucks. So anyways, guys, great flashlight, great deal. I recommend you guys check it out. Thanks for watching.